Hello there! You're listening to the Pinoy MCU Fan, a bunk collective Filipino podcast where I get to talk about everything and anything Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm your host, Jim.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pinoy MCU Fan Podcast. Oh my god, I have been away for quite a long time, and yes, I took another break. But how is everyone doing? I hope you guys had an awesome summer. So, ayon, quick sharing ko lang. So, during my quick break, actually, it's not that quick actually. Medyo matagal din yung break ko. So, during my break, I went to Seoul. So, I went on a trip to Seoul, Seoul, South Korea. Lalo na I'm a K-pop fan, so sobrang nag-enjoy talaga ako. And I also love Korean food. Who doesn't love Korean food? And since I'm also trying to learn a little bit of Korean, so I got to like practice my Korean skills in Seoul. So that was very, very fun. Anyway, if you guys remember, if you guys have been following me on Instagram, I have been sharing with you guys how much I really want my own toy, the Thing toy from Marvel Legends. I promised myself that once I'm in Seoul, I'm gonna try and look for it there. And I am here to report that, sadly, I was not able to find any Marvel Legends in Seoul. As in, wala talaga ako nakita. Like, pumunta na ako sa mga Toys R Us na toy store doon. I even went to the Marvel Collection store in Yongsan, in Seoul. And wala din talaga. Partida, guys. Marvel Collection store na yun. Which is like the official Marvel store in the country and also like the biggest Marvel store in South Korea. Kahit sad ako na walang Marvel Legends doon. Nag-enjoy pa rin talaga ako pumunta dun sa tindahan. Dun sa store na yun kasi sobrang daming life-size statues ng mga superheroes natin. So that was amazing. It was really fun. I remember, yeah, I did share some photos on my Instagram story. My favorite part, of course, my favorite part of the store are the life-size statues. Sino ba yung nandun? Ang daming Spider-Man. Ito. So, dalawang Spider-Man nandun. Nandun yung, I believe it's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Is the Amazing Spider-Man is there. And then, of course, we have Tom Holland. He was wearing the one that he was wearing in Homecoming. Tapos siya yung nakabaliktad na Spider-Man doon sa store. And then also, they have this, like, cartoon Spider-Man. I think it's Pop Mart? Like, or Cos Baby? Cos Baby? See, I'm not sure. Pero yeah, like, merong cartoon version na malaki na statue doon. It was pretty cute. Sino pa ba? Yeah. Star-Lord is there. Star-Lord, Black Panther, Groot, and Rocket. And then I think, if I remember correctly, Star-Lord and Rocket are wearing their outfit from the latest Guardians of the Galaxy. Or, wait, hindi ako sure, pero sure ako kay Star-Lord, kay Peter Quill, he's wearing his outfit from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is yung legit na Guardians of the Galaxy outfit nila, yung uniform nila. Oh yeah, our Captain Americas! Oh my god, Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson are also there. And pinagtabi nila yung dalawang statue. I posted that photo on my Instagram story. I really love that photo. Like, as a Captain America stan, oh my god. Like, my dream is right there. I did not get a selfie with them though, because I was too shy, because I went alone. I was kind of shy to take a photo with the two statues, even though I know they're statues, but I don't know. I'm a shy girl like that. Sino pa? Oh yeah, Thanos is there too. He's wearing the Infinity Gauntlet, and he also has that yung double-edged sword niya. Yung sword niyang mahaba na malaki. I forgot what it's called. But that Thanos is from Endgame. I think it was from the final battle, the battle on Earth. And then next to Thanos is actually Iron Man, also from Endgame. I do not know the number of the Mark suit that he's wearing, but I do know it's the one from Endgame. And then, oh my god, this one is my favorite one. There's a Hulk Buster there. A Hulk fucking Buster. Dude, it's so huge. Oh my god, like, I took photos. I don't know if I posted it. I think I posted it, but I'll repost it again. This time not on my story, but like an actual post on my feed because it was so amazing seeing it in real life. Like, damn, it's so huge. And I do know na meron naman tayo mga Hulk statues. I think sa SM Aura na cinema sa IMAX. Na dun yung, I think yung Thor Ragnarok na Hulk nandun. Pero, oh my god, I don't know. Do we have Hulkbuster here in the Philippines? Because honestly, you guys gotta see it in real life. It's like, it's huge and it's cool and it's like, damn, like, no words, just amazing. Like, I'm like dumbstruck, amazed right there. Yeah, anyway, aside from me freaking out over the life-size statues, ang daming hot toys. Sobrang daming hot toys doon. As in, like, ang dami. Gosh, like, I mean, sino ba naman hindi, di ba? Like, we all dream of owning our own hot toys. And of course, as a, MCU fan, I want my own hot toys figure from Marvel Studios. Although, I gotta admit, I'm not sure yet which one I want, but I do know that I want one. Iba talaga yung dating nila, like, nakaka-capture talaga yung details ng actor, ng details ng costumes nila. Like, it's so cool. Like, you have this piece of art from a media that you really love. So that's amazing. Yeah. Someday I'm gonna own one. I'd have space for it. But right now, seeing them like visiting stores, amazing. Yeah, generally, to be honest, majority of the items for sale there at the Marvel Collection store are Hot Toys figure. But meron silang mga small items do na merch and they do have movie merch as well. Dude, sobrang dami nilang Deadpool and Wolverine. Sobrang dami nilang Deadpool and Wolverine merch from last year. Partida last year. Noong December, pumunta din ako ng Seoul and sobrang dami talaga. As in, sobrang daming Deadpool and Wolverine. Ay, di ko na makakalain. Hanggang ngayon meron pa rin. Hindi pa rin na nauubos. Nagreklamo. Hindi naman, pero na-amazean talaga ako. And then, of course, yung latest movie natin, which is The Fantastic Four First Steps. Fantastic Four! Meron din mga merch from that movie. Of course, because I went there last month, September. And we all know that Fantastic Four just came out in July. End of July. So, yung mga merch na nandun ay mga stickers, Fantastic Four stickers, Fantastic Four posters, and Fantastic Four postcards. Although, ang napansin ko, hindi pagmumukha talaga nila yung mga nasa postcard. Pagkakaalala ko ha, most of them are mga like drawings, artworks of the characters. It's not really like direktong mukha ni Pedro Pascal, mukha ni Vanessa Kirby, mukha ni oh my god, I forgot his name. But Johnny Storm, I love you, the guy from Stranger Things. But yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Biglang nag-blank yung utak ko right now. Pero yeah, Johnny, I love you, Johnny. Shout out to you, Johnny. Actually, yung poster doon, I kind of regret not buying it. But anyway, it's okay. I feel like if I go back to Seoul next time, hindi ko nandun pa rin siya. Kasi ngayon, Deadpool and Wolverine, di ba? Sobrang dami pa rin merch nandun. But anyway, so yeah, that was my last hurrah for summer. So I hope you guys had a great summer. Gusto ko lang i-share kasi, kahit nagbabakasyon tayo, kahit saan tayo mapadpad, meron pa rin talaga akong Marvel stuff na nakikita, napapadpad, ganon. And yeah, speaking of Seoul, oh my god, guys, aminin natin, when we think of Seoul and South Korea, I have to admit, one of the few things that I think of is Train to Busan. Oh my god, Train to Busan din talaga naiisip ko. So, when I went there recently to Seoul, I stayed there for a week and I was debating, when I was making my itinerary for that trip, I was debating if I'm gonna spend a few days in Busan, which is on the southern part of the country. Pero hindi natuloy. And now, I just kind of joke na, hala, baka siguro hindi ako tumuloy sa Train to Busan kasi alam mo yung deep inside, iisipin ko, hala, natatakot ako sa Train to Busan na parang, hala, zombies, ganon. It's a stupid joke. I have to admit, it's a stupid fucking joke. But again, it's stupid, it's funny, that's my kind of stupid ass humor. But anyway, sharing ko lang yun kasi isi-segue ko na yan to this episode's topic, kitang-kita naman sa title, Marvel Zombies! Oh my god. So last season, on this episode, on this podcast, I did an episode talking about What If. So What If animated series, we all know what If is. It's about, exploring the other stories in the multiverse. I have to admit, I truly love that animated show. Like, I know that it got mixed reviews, but I don't care. For me, I love it. Ilang beses ko sinabi sa episode na yon na the first season of What If is top tier because all of the episodes are like a banger after banger after banger after banger. And of course, they did, Marvel, not Marvel, I mean like What If Zombies. So yon. So it was actually on, again, top tier season 1 of What If, and it's the 5th episode there. And if you guys have seen that episode, yung episode na, What If Zombies, it's giving it's giving Train to Busan, guys. Train to Busan. But since What If version, it was Train to Camp Lehigh, diba? They were from, yeah. So from New York, they took the train all the way to Camp Lehigh in New Jersey. So I guess that's kind of like taking the train from Seoul to Busan. Diba? Ang galing ko mag-segue from Seoul to Train to Busan to Marvel Zombies to Train to Camp Lehigh. Diba? Ang dami pinagdaanan yung pagchichika ko. Anyway, so yeah. If you guys have seen the episode, we all know what happened there. They made it to Camp Lehigh, kung saan nandun si Vision using his Mind Stone to control the zombies. And he was luring in live mga buhay na humans to feed to his zombie bride, which is our mother, Wanda Maximoff. Please, again, go watch that What If episode before going into Marvel Zombies. It's like, it's homework. I'm sorry, guys. This is homework. And it's very, they're both connected. So, yeah. So, okay. So, Marvel Zombies, it premiered on Disney Plus a few weeks ago. I think it was on September 24. It has 4 episodes. It's 4 episodes long. And then each episode is around 20 minutes long. So, and you don't have to wait like every week for one episode to come out. They released all 4 episodes in one go. So we can all watch it in one go. So binge watch din yon. So think of it as like a movie with breaks. Yeah, I believe it was supposed to be like a short movie, like a mini movie event. But then the creators said that the rights for Spider-Man, they had to keep it like below 40 minutes or something like that. You know how complicated Spider-Man is, with the all the rights between like Sony and Disney, yada yada yada. But anyway, it's 4 episodes, around 20 minutes each. So yeah, just binge watch it and all go and enjoy it, So, first thoughts. Okay, buckle up, because my first thoughts are fucking long, dude. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm gonna admit, I love this show. Same thoughts lang, same feelings as, What If. But they took it up a notch for Marvel Zombies. Like, everything is gory. They didn't hold back for this one. Like, lahat, madugo. Dugo kung dugo talaga. Tapos kitang-kita mo yung insides and all. My God, kita mo yung skeleton. Kita mo yung guts nila spilling out. And like, it's so gross. But like, it works for this one because, again, it's animated series. They can animate that stuff. Again, when it comes to animation, the sky's the limit, with our imagination. So it was so cool to see. Kind of gross, but really fun. And yeah, the action scenes, bro. Dude, guys, oh my god, the action scenes were amazing. And they're pretty cool, to be honest, and I really enjoyed those scenes. And also, for those who love the zombie genre, again, Marvel Zombies, I feel like every trope of zombie movies or zombie plots, actually, kahit nga apocalyptic movies, parang each episode, they try to like dip their toes into those kind of tropes, which is very interesting. Yeah, ayun nga, nabanggit ko kanina, diba, yung mismong What If episode on zombies, it was giving like Train to Busan vibes. So, yeah. So, same for Marvel Zombies, the limited series. You're gonna feel like The Walking Dead, you're gonna feel The Last of Us, you're gonna feel, what else? Actually, Zombieland din. medyo ano. Pero again, please, hindi ako ganoon kahilig sa ano ha, sa horror genre, so I'm not sure. But like, again, the vibes are vibing. And yeah, of course, a zombie killing in Marvel Zombies is giving the classic zombie genre talaga na parang baril kong baril, patay kong patay, gory kong gory. Yeah. Ito pa, World War Z vibes. Damn, diba? Quick sharing. So, I have to admit, I mentioned this earlier. I didn't grow up watching zombie stuff, pero I grew up hearing zombies, which is insane because my mom, she loves The Walking Dead, as in The Walking Dead TV show. So every weekend she would turn up the speakers just to binge watch The Walking Dead. Alam mo yun, like weekend namin from school, matutulog kami sa tanghali, siesta. Tapos, magigising na lang ako ng mga 6 p.m., madalim na, hindi pa binubuksan yung mga ilaw. Tapos, may mga zombie sounds. Oh my God. Like, ganun siya Tapos, duwag pa ako, duwag pa ako, bata pa ako noon. Like, as in, kasing edad ko lang si Carl, yung bata sa The Walking Dead. Like, imagine. Tapos, pagkising mo, pagmulat mo ng mata mo, unang mo marinig mo, gumagano na zombie. My God. My God. Oh my God. Anyway, yung mga zombie sounds sa Marvel Zombies, napaka-spot on. As in, like, of course, I watch Marvel Zombies with my little sister and I kept telling her, those zombie sounds, na parang, ayun yung mga sounds na kinalakihan namin ng kuya mo. Like, every weekend, yan na lang narinig namin. So yeah, I'm sure fans of zombies and apocalyptic genre would really enjoy, or at least, appreciate what they're trying to do with Marvel Zombies, the animated series. Yeah. This just reminded me na a few weeks ago, I did an episode with fellow podcaster Nendo from Singapore. Oh, so please go check that out. Go check out Let's Talk Comics with Nendo on Spotify and YouTube. So on his podcast, we talked about Marvel Zombies for a while, and then Nendo shared that the Marvel Zombies comics is pretty different in terms of the zombie genre. Kasi yung mga zombies daw doon sa comics, like, sila mismo yung may isip, like may consciousness sila and everything. And it's more like a zombie versus zombie story. Okay, that's what I gathered from our conversation. Diba, if you guys remember the What If Zombie episode, it was human versus zombie. So, ahead of Marvel Zombies, the TV show, we're pretty excited. Like, how is Marvel Studios gonna, translate this story into an animated series? So, yeah. Like, lalo na sobrang iba siya sa source material, aka the comic, which is very much, about zombie versus zombie. I know that the plot of human versus zombie is very much understandable in terms of, this genre. Kasi naman, na parang a human will kill the zombies and then the human tries to find a cure, yada, yada, yada. It's more like human finding the cure. And then the zombies are just there. They're mindless, they're brain dead. Wala silang alam or consciousness or whatever. Mga typical zombie lang na, okay, kakain lang kami. Yun ang gusto namin mangyari. Wala silang like big ass motive. So, bali yung curiosity talaga for me is that at the back of my mind, ayun iniisip ko, paano nilang gagawing human versus zombie to? But I gotta admit, I honestly have zero expectations for Marvel Zombies. So, I didn't even watch the trailers. I just I got on my Instagram just to share it with you guys. But honestly, I'm glad that I went with zero knowledge aside from what I know from What If. Thanos is a zombie with near complete Infinity Gauntlet. Like, isang stone na lang kulang niya. And then, of course, Wanda is still a zombie somewhere. And then Spider-Man, Scott Lang, and the Black Panther survived, and they were on their way to Wakanda. Okay, so I have many thoughts about Marvel Zombies, but I know it also got mixed reactions from people. Pero naman, yung consensus for me, especially those people who were like DMing me on Instagram, everyone's so excited, everyone's so happy, and everyone generally liked the TV show. So that's amazing. And personally for me, kahit I grew up hearing and knowing about, The Walking Dead, meaning ko, I never really got to stick with those stories. Kasi nahihirapan akong kumonekta sa mga characters na yon. Like, aminin ko, kahit kasing edad ko si Carl sa The Walking Dead, hindi ko siya hindi ako makarelate sa kanya. So parang, so same thing din for other zombie and apocalyptic like movie stuff, the genre. Hirap talaga ako makakonect. So I do admit, they're good. They are good. But I just personally find it hard for me to connect to those stories. So with Marvel Zombie, syempre as an MCU fan, grabe yung connection ko sa mga characters na to. So parang, ang saya ko talaga. Parang, ay, oh my God, na-enjoy ko na talaga to the fullest yung zombie genre. Kasi kilala ko lahat ng mga characters na to. Ganon. Ganun yung connection ko sa Marvel Zombies. And, oh my God, speaking of grabbing connection, Wanda! Oh my God. Wanda, yo, we all love Wanda. And it's that weird point. Parang feel ko nasa weird point of fangirl fandomness na tayo that we all love her. Kahit na she's obviously wrong sometimes. But still, Wanda, please. Oh my God. I'm so happy that she came back. Like, literal na Elizabeth Olsen came back just to voice Wanda Maximoff in this animated series. So, I was amazing. When I recognized her voice, I screamed so hard. Like, oh my God, I missed her so much. Funnily enough, kahit sa animated series, Wanda is still chasing a child. Even in this universe. Like, what? But like, having Wanda, the Queen of the Dead, the main villain of this limited series, of Marvel Zombies, it actually makes sense. Like, it makes sense to me, at least. Kasi, honestly, one of my biggest questions here is, paano magiging human versus zombie to? Kung ang usual plot nga naman is, human is finding the cure, zombies are just hungry dummies. So, emphasis dun sa part na mga bobo talaga yung mga zombies. So, having Wanda, literally the Queen of the Dead, the Scarlet Witch, makes sense. Kasi, again, she is the Scarlet Witch after all. And she has the most consciousness out of all of them zombies. If you guys remember the What If episode, si Zombie Wanda, nagpakita siya ng emosyon kasi nakita niya si Vision na patay. Tapos, syempre, sad siya nun, tapos galit. Kaya siya nag-lash out and all. And so, I do think that it also tracks with her storyline in live action na si Wanda, nakita niyang, okay, confirm na talaga na patay na talaga si Vision, and then she's grieving, and then she put a hex on Westview, and all of that. And we all know what happened on live action one. Now, in the first half of the limited series, Marvel Zombies, Wanda, with her powerful Scarlet Witch powers, she was able to utilize our superheroes who are now zombies to become her personal army. Zombies are again dumb, pero they use the little intellect that I have to eat humans. So, alam mo yung kahit bobo sila, meron pa rin silang purpose na, okay, gutom ako, basta makakain ako. So yes, kahit yung mga zombie heroes natin, parang nare-retain nila yung mga combat training nila, yung mga fighting skills nila and whatnot, just for the sake of eating because they are hungry. Pero this time, under, with the red eyes, being under the Scarlet Witch, now they have objectives beyond trying to eat. You know what I mean? Beyond trying to spread their zombiness. Yeah, a great example here is Zombie Okoye, which is still very much a general, a military general. She's out here leading a group of super zombies chasing after Kamala and everyone else. So they're all chasing after Kamala because she has the beacon, yung maliit na beacon, to call for help, to call Xandar in the Xandarians specifically for help. And with the beacon, of course, Kamala, along with Blade, who is now the avatar of Khonshu, they took it to a shield base in Ohio, which is where the Red Room people are. And then dun nila nalaman na, oh yeah, we can't operate the beacon here because it has to be in space to go off. And then the group, all of them, Kamala and everyone else, went to New Asgard to ask for help for a spaceship to take them to space. And all of that adventure, Wanda is chasing them. Kasi nga, Wanda doesn't want the beacon to go off. Of course, kung ikaw nga naman ang Queen of the Dead, diba? You don't want people to ask for help because that means they're gonna kill me. And I don't know, I'm a zombie queen. I don't want to die. I don't want my zombie people to die. So I like for most part of the series, that's like the idea that we have. Like, okay, the zombies, Queen of the Dead, want a zombie. That's her objective. Like, let's just stop Kamala from sending out a beacon because we don't want to die, zombies. Yeah. But turns out, iba pala yung motive ni Ate mo, Wanda. Kasi, may part din ako naisip na parang inamin din naman ni Wanda na, Kamala, ikaw talagang hinahabol ko. Ikaw ang kailangan ko. Like, you, Kamala, not the fucking beacon. I want you. I have to admit, at that part, I'm like, huh? Paano yun? Ano meron si Kamala na need niya? Kung hindi naman yung beacon yung kailangan niya. Okay, yung question ko yan, nasagot naman sa ending. Speaking of ending, please, I know that you guys are listening to this episode, so I would assume that you guys have seen Marvel Zombies. Parang dapat ko pa kanina sinabi na, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Ayun, okay. Magsiskip na ako, sorry. Di ba yung ending? Di ba yung ending? Wanda actually needed the powers of the Infinity Stones, which are now infinity energy that is being anchored by Infinity Hulk. A Hulk that is now beyond and different from Bruce Banner and the OG Green Hulk that we all know. Infinity Hulk, he's pretty cool. He's one of the coolest things about Marvel Zombies alongside, the Black Panther, Blade Knight, and our quick look at Young Avengers. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about it. I promise I'm gonna do another episode. Okay, back to Wanda. I'm so riled up. Oh my god, Wanda. Si Wanda, she wants to harness the infinity energy, but she can't get close to Hulk without an army. So, ayun pala yung motivation ni ate mo. Yun yung plano niya na dapat meron siyang army, super zombie army, para ma-weaken niya si Hulk. Anong Tagalog ng weaken? To weaken Hulk. Para mabawasan yung energy, yung powers ni Hulk. Kasi kailangan ni Wanda mahawakan si Hulk para ma-access niya yung infinity energy. There we go. I got it. I got it. I got to explain what I'm trying to say. Weirdly, she still needs Kamala's help. She still needed Kamala. So, while Wanda is holding Infinity Hulk, si Wanda, kinakausap niya pa rin si Kamala na, Kamala, please mag-submit ka na sa akin kasi kailangan kita. Parehas, ito ang pagkakatanda ko. Parang sinasabi ni Wanda na, parehas lang naman yung same goal natin. So, tulungan mo na ako. Parang ganon. Syempre si Kamala, ang dami-dami niya ng pinagdaanan. She already went through so much. She decided to submit herself to Wanda, believing na all of this can't be for nothing. Ayun. So, okay. So, binigay ni Kamala yung kamay niya kay Wanda. Wanda, who is holding Hulk, accessing the infinity energy. And then, boom. There's this major, explosion, and then it spread throughout Earth, and then boosh, okay. And then the next scene was like Kamala woke up, everything's all good, everything's normal, there's no zombie outbreak apparently, everything's back to normal, and she's having boba with her friends. And then parang biglang nag-buffer yung mga nakikita niya. Ayun pala, illusion lang pala lahat yun. Like, yung kapaligiran niya, hindi pala talaga normal na. May mga zombies pa rin. Pero, iba lang talaga yung nakikita niyang illusion. Yung realidad niya. She still surrounded by zombie. So, basically, I guess, Wanda just put a hex on the whole world. Okay, sobrang dami kong thoughts sa ending na yan. Like, it did take me a few minutes to understand why Wanda needed Kamala. Okay, listen. Again, the infinity energy is all over the place, as in, kailangan nila si Bruce Banner and the Hulk to sacrifice himself just to anchor all of that infinity energy so it doesn't go all over the place. So, the Infinity Hulk is there just to anchor the energy. So, para lang ma-stabilize yung infinity energy, hindi siya pakalat-kalat. Now, Wanda, by holding the Infinity Hulk, can access that infinity energy. Pero, hindi niya kayang i-disperse yung gusto niya mangyari kasi sobrang hirap nga naman i-control ng infinity energy. So, Wanda used Kamala's hard light powers to evenly contain and spread the infinity energy throughout Earth. Again, does that make sense? Again, yung powers ni Kamala, hard light, parang siyang dome, or like salamin or actually parang ang crystal na dome yung, or igloo kung iisipin mo. So parang it makes sense na yung hard light powers ni Kamala na, that is powered by her cosmic bangle would be able to quote unquote control cosmic energies such as those from the Infinity Stones. I hope that makes sense. That's the science that's happening in my mind. That's the scientific explanation that I can explain in my head, if that makes sense. Okay, now that that's settled, and I just rambled my way through here, I still don't understand kung ano bang end goal ni Wanda. Friend, okay, I just said that she put a hex all over the world. And then, I don't know, humans are still alive. They're not being eaten because what? I don't understand. Okay, I have zero. I love you, Wanda, but I don't understand what's going on, girl. Because WandaVision makes sense. She created the hex because she's grieving Vision and her life and her brother and everyone else. And a multiverse of madness happened because she's trying to capture America Chavez for her multiversal travel powers. So those stories of Wanda, they make sense. With Marvel Zombies, the ending got mixed reviews. And to be honest, I also have mixed feelings. What the fuck was that ending? Was everything that I watched for nothing? What the hell? But also, I am excited because that means it's a cliffhanger. That means we're gonna have season 2. Where is season 2? We are still waiting if they're gonna greenlight it. I hope by the time that I publish this episode, they greenlighted. Sana na greenlit na nila yung season 2. Anyway, honestly, I have so many thoughts about the whole Wanda and Kamala plot. That plot itself, oh my god. It took me this whole fucking episode just to talk about it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But I really promise that I'll do another episode talking about the other stuff that I liked about Marvel Zombies. Pero mga Diyos ko, mga ate ko, oh my god. You guys know how much I love Wanda. I love her so much and I missed her. So do not get me wrong. She's amazing in Marvel Zombies. She's so badass. But also, Zombie Wanda! Ano nangyayari, girl? I have so many questions. What is going on, girl? Ugh. Anyway, I'm so riled up. That's how passionate I am about Wanda. Anyway. My God, naloloka pa rin ako. Anyway, nakalimutan ko din palang i-mention. Oh my God, when Zombie Wanda can it's amazing that Zombie Wanda can project her human self. Grabe. Gano'n ka-powerful. Alam mo yung kahit zombie version ka, may Scarlet Witch powers ka pa rin. Partida, guys. Wala siyang dark hold nito, ha. Wala pa siyang dark hold niyan. Ganyan na siya kaloka. My God. Us fans, alam tayo mga Wanda fans, we are eating this shit up. Partida is just an animated series. My God. Imagine if Wanda is a zombie here. Imagine, if she's real, she came back in live action. Oh my God. I hope this is a sign for Marvel Studios to not abandon Wanda's story in the MCU. My God. They cannot abandon Wanda just like that. Especially na, alam mo yan, parang animated series pa lang to and we're all eating it up. Imagine if they brought her back for live action. Anyway, Wanda, ang dami mo ng screen time. Ang dami mo ng airtime, ha? Anyway, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here kasi aaminin ko, grabe. Medyo hinihingal na ako sa sobrang hyped just talking about Wanda. Ay, nako. Wanda, ano ba talaga pa? Anyway, that's part 1 of my Marvel Zombies episode. There's a bunch of stuff that I really enjoyed about Marvel Zombies, and I'm gonna talk about them on part 2. And I promise, I will stop talking about Wanda in that episode. I'm gonna challenge myself. Like, do not talk about Wanda. Limit mentioning her. And yeah, I guess this is the end of part one. As usual, you guys know the drill. DM me on Instagram, share your thoughts about Marvel Zombies, chika tayo. It's already October, it's spooky season. This is the best time to binge watch Marvel Zombies. Mag-theorize tayo. Again, this is the multiverse, this is what if. All of our theories are, they're possible. And then of course, shout out na din kay Ari. Not Ariana Grande ha. Pero like a fellow MCU fan who messaged me who was so excited about talking about Wanda seeing her back in Marvel Zombies. I share this hyped energy with you, Ari. Oh my god. We love you, Wanda. Ganun ka namin kamahal, Elizabeth Olsen. Please come back. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Be back for part 2. Bye guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Pinoy MCU Fan. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. To connect with me, you can follow or message me on social media at the.PinoyMCUFan. The Pinoy MCU Fan is part of the Bunk Collective. Discover more podcasts at thebunkph.com and follow us on social media at thebunkph. That's it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!